Hello guys, have you ever asked yourself what these symbols do in Linux and Unix-like systems? If you don't know, this video is for you. We are going to explore how these redirection operators work in Linux terminal. So, okay, take a look to this code. We all run it at least once, and most people think, yeah, it brings text to the terminal, right? Well, yes, but actually not exactly, because behind the scenes, your program is not talking to the terminal, it is talking through streams. And every program, whether it is Python, C, Java, Go, doesn't matter, gets three streams automatically. So, before we dive into redirection, let's understand streams. In Unix-like system, every program has three standard streams. Stream 0 is standard input, which receives data from your keyboard or from other programs through pipes. And then we have stream 1 is standard output, where normal program output goes. And stream 2 is standard error, used specifically for error messages and diagnostics. These numbers 0, 1, and 2 are called file descriptors, and they are key to understand redirection. Now, let's start with the standard input, or stdin. In Python, you read from stdin using the input function, like name equal input in parentheses. In C, you use scanf and get the input into a variable like this. Now, in the shell, you have two main ways to provide input. First, the pipe symbol connects one program output to another program's input. For example, cat file.txt pipe grep and the word that you are looking for. So what does this do? Cat file.txt will provide the input, so the file content, to the grep input. So the grep will search for the word something in the file. Now, for the second, we have less than symbol. Redirect a file's content into a program's stdin. For example, cat less than file.txt. So, what does this do? Make cat read from the file instead of waiting for keyboard input. The standard output, or stdout, is where normal program output goes. In Python, as everybody knows, you use the print function. For example, print enter a file name. In C, you use printf with the same syntax. We have also standard error or stderr that uses string2, is specifically for error messages. In Python, you use print with the file name set to sys.stderr. So here we have this parameter added. In C, we use fprintf and we provide the stderr as first parameter. If you want me to explain more why we use fprintf and what is stderr variable, put it in the comment, and so the next video we go deep into it. The key thing to understand is that stderr is separate from stdout, which means you can redirect errors to one place and normal output to another. This is incredibly useful for logging and debugging. We will see in the future video the use of this functionality in real projects. By default, both stdout and stderr appear on your terminal screen, which is why they look the same, but as we'll see, you can redirect them separately. So why do we care about streams? Because they have a direct link with these symbols. So these symbols called redirect symbols that redirect output from the terminal to a file. But the key point is that not all of them redirect the same stream that we talked about earlier. The greater than symbol redirects stream 1, which is stdout, to a file. The 2 greater than symbol redirects stream 2, which is stderr. And ampersand greater than redirects both stdout and stderr to the same file. This is super useful when you want to capture everything a program produces. So to see this in action, let's use a simple program. It prints enter a file name using stdout and print error happened using stderr. Now let's run the program and combine it with different directions to see what happens. Now focus on one language that you are comfortable with. So I will show you what the code is in each one. And for C, I will compile it, and for Python, I'll just run it. Okay, for both, we have the same, of course, the same result. It is that we can see both stdout and stderr are printed to the terminal by default, as we said before. So now let's take the stdout to a file. We do the symbol redirect, and as you can notice, we got just the stderr to the terminal, but the stdout message is redirected to the file output1.txt. Now we do the same thing with 2 greater than. So 2 greater than output 2.txt. As you can notice, we have just enter a file name. It is just from the stdout that reflects to the terminal, but the message error happened is redirected to the file output2.txt. The last one is ampersand greater than. As you can see, we run the command nothing appeared to the terminal, and both the stdout and stderr are redirected to the file output2.txt. So let's get a look of what we have in this file. So first of all, we see what in output1.txt. We just have the stdout message. In the output2, we have the stderr message, and output3 we have both in them. So let me show you something. There is more than that I want to talk about, is that these symbols that do the same thing as the other symbols, but rather than erase a file and write new content, they just append to the existing file. So let me give you a demonstration. So now let's use echo command to print the message to the stdout, as you can see. Then we redirect the message to our file. Let's call it hello.txt. If you want to see the content of that file, we can see the message is written to the file. Now let's try to add other message like hello everybody and see what's in the file. You can see that we erase the hello word and write hello everybody. So to prevent that, we use the double greater than to append to the existing file. Take a look, we can find that we added a new line after we execute the cat hello.txt. With the same logic, we can do the same for the stderr using 2 and greater than, and if we want to append to the both, we use ampersand greater than. And that's it. This is all you need to know about redirecting streams in Linux. In the next video, I'm thinking go deeper, showing what happened underneath in Linux, how these streams actually work, and what's hidden from us. If you want that, comment with the word streams, so I know how much it is excited for it. If you find this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for the next part. Drop a comment if you have a question. See you on the next one. Bye bye.